Welcome in, everybody. This is another rendition of what we call the Refreshing Reflection Brief. I'm Pastor Byron Ellis of Refreshing Church. Listen, we're working on our briefs today. This is Thursday brief. We're still referring to what happened on Sunday, which was Easter Sunday or Resurrection Sunday. And our sermon title was Resurrection Reverence. And one of the points I want to bring out today is one that we didn't go over on Sunday. Is my point number 4, and it was resurrection life remembers what Jesus said. What Jesus said. And this information came from Luke chapter 24 and verse number 6 when he said in the Bible, it said, he is not, this is when the angels were talking, and he said that he is not here, but is risen. Remember how he spoke unto you when he was yet in Galilee, saying, the Son of Man must be delivered unto the hands of sinful men and be crucified, and on the third day rise again. See, simple word today. Just remember. Remember that's the word that we're using today is remember. And angels didn't give them new information. As a matter of fact, he was telling them something that they had already heard. They reminded the disciples of what Jesus had already said. He said this thing, and he not only just said it once, he said it many times, that he was going to die and he's going to be risen on the third day. And I remember when Jesus told Peter that he was going to die. One time that I remember quite succinctly is when Jesus told Peter that he was going to be crucified, and Peter turned around and said, you know what, Jesus, I ain't letting that happen. It ain't going to happen. And what did Jesus tell Peter? He said, get thee behind me, Satan. See, because sometimes you try to get new information or try to create a new event on something that God is keeping consistently. He's not asking for you to give him new information about what he's already going to do. It hasn't happened yet. So how are you going to give him new information on something that hasn't happened yet? So many of us want that new information when God has said, I want you to finish what I've already given you. Because when you finish what I've already given you, then it makes room for what now you're asking for. Finish that and I'll give you more. See, sometimes the greatest breakthrough is not in new revelation. Sometimes it's just remembering old instructions. See, we trying to forget the old instruction because we didn't like the way it was being brought to us. So we want to do something different. We want to do something new. I don't like that way of doing it. God didn't ask you what you like. We're not here to please ourselves. We're here to please God. That's our mission in life, is to please him. And it's not about revisiting, but it's about remembering. See, sometimes we want to revisit. We want to get stuck on a place. But he said, remember the promise. He said, remember the calling. Remember the prophecy. Remember the assignment. Remember the God who brought you this far. These memory, we have to remember what it is that God has instructed, because resurrection is rooted in remembrance. Resurrection is rooted in remembrance. See, after the original instructions were not followed, something had to die. But thanks be unto God, we can remember what he said, follow the instructions, and what died can be resurrected. It may not be the same plan, but it's still the same promise because God never goes back on his promises. He is a promise keeper. And we need one thing is remember that God is a promise keeper. So we need to keep our promises to God. So today, our refreshing reflection brief is just remember what Jesus said and watch how things work out on your behalf. God bless you. We'll see you next.